OpenAI, ChatGPT's creator, has just released some new features called Canvas on ChatGPT. So if you are a Plus or believe Teams user, you can get access to these now. So basically the too long didn't watch version of this is that it looks like the OpenAI are making it even easier for you to work with ChatGPT without prompts. So some of the specific tools that you've seen out there for coding, for writing assistance, where you're using just little features that the tool has versus prompts, is now what's coming into ChatGPT. So first of all, how do we access this? Number one, you want to go to the top of your screen where you can select your models, and now you'll see this ChatGPT 4.0 Canvas beta. So we click here, and then you'll pretty much the same page, but it will just change to ChatGPT 4.0 with Canvas. Now, let's go and jump over to something that I've already done earlier so I can talk you through that. Okay, cool. So in this example, you can see I've got 4.0 with Canvas activated. You can also see on the right-hand side here, because I've entered some text, so we're going to look at the writing assistance first, that I can just jump into Canvas immediately. So I'll just show you what I did here. I've entered some copy that I'm working on for a future article just to kind of play around with. And you can see a couple of things. So ChatGPT gives me its usual response, then it will put that into this file here, and then you can see this ability to open this up. What I'm going to do is just hit Canvas over here immediately, and we can go in. I can see my conversation on the left hand side of the screen, but I've got all these new options. So all these new options come up when we hit suggest edits. So you can adjust the length of certain parts of the text. You can also change the reading level. You can change final polish, which is basically they're just making that look better once you've written some content. And you can also add emojis if that's your thing. So these might seem pretty simple, but they are features that are currently available in other apps. But the big difference here is that what we're essentially saying, because this is available now, is that we're moving away from written prompts or even verbal prompts, and you're able to use the editing features here. So this is for when you're working with writing. Let's take a look for coding. Okay, so in this example here, what I've done is just grab some Python code, which is basically creating a very simple number guessing game. So you can see I've imported all of this code here. And again, just like our last example in the writing, you get a little file you can open up. Going to Canvas, so we'll hit Canvas here. We'll go to my Python version because I've also created a JavaScript version as well. You can see again, left hand side, got my commentary, I've worked through, and then right here on the right hand side, I've got all these new options. So I can add comments like the comments you see here, which basically talks about what's happening in my code. And then you can see I can port this to a different language. So you can actually say, which I've already done, I can port this over to JavaScript if I wanted to. And you can also look at fixing bugs. You can also add in logs in there as well. So there's loads of little simple things you can do. And of course, I can't forget code review there. Always make sure it reviews it properly though. Actually is showing you anything that is incorrect. Really kind of simple features, and I'm sure this will expand over time. But the main headline here is that what they're looking towards is more about how can they help you as a user do more of the things you want to do without prompting. So this is a really interesting case of if they're trying to move to the all-in-one service or all-in-one app. So look, in a nutshell, my friends, that is a new Canvas feature in ChatGPT. I hope that's been helpful.